Welcome back to the Electrician's Tool channel. Today we're going to do another review. This time I'm going to do a review between my multimeter made and sold by HT Instruments. It's the HT60 to your left here, and they're headquartered in Italy. And I'm gonna do a comparison against the American-made Klein Tools MM700. Now, the Klein Tools is my latest, most recent multimeter that's been added to my bench. But the HT60, I've done a review on that too, I believe, in the past. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I did. I did a comparison video with it. But I just wanted to see just how it would compare against the Klein Tools MM700. Now, as far as features, pound for pound, both of these multimeters, square up. They, square up. They may have a few differences, but other than that, they both square up pound for pound for its features. And we're gonna just do a comparison. We're gonna compare build quality, the backlighting, and things like that. I'm gonna try to go do everything with it. We won't do any testing as far as voltage and all that. It takes too long for me to do that. So I just want to do a comparison, and I'm gonna find out which one that I would pick out of the two. Now, starting with the HT60. HT Instruments. I'm gonna start off by saying that multimeter is a rebrand. It's a rebrand, and like most multimeters today, the Klein Tools, it looks like a rebrand, and I've said it often in the past that it kind of looks like a UEI. I can't prove it, and I've had several of my viewers look at it before, and I've asked that question, and they can't seem to find if it's made by UEI or if it's a rebrand or not. It just looks similar to a lot of multimeters that's on the market today, but I can't prove it if it's a rebrand. It just kind of looks similar to some other multimeters that's out today. So, moving on. If this is your first time checking out my video, I'm gonna ask you, and if you like what you see, I'm gonna ask you to hit the subscribe button. And if you do, I'm gonna ask that you hit the notification bell that's on the side. That way you'll receive upcoming notifications of all of my videos, and it will link you to a stream of my past videos. And there's a lot of them out there, and I'm sure you'll be pleased with some of the things that I've reviewed. And I don't mind if you comment. I don't mind if you share it also. If you find that, someone else may benefit from the video, I would appreciate it. So all of that is in support of the channel, to help the channel grow. And most of all, it is for free. It'll be your way of saying thank you, and my way of, asking you for it, let you know that I would shout you out, and I would appreciate it if you do that. So now we're going to just do some comparisons. I'm starting off with the HT60 by HT Instruments. I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at the front of it. Maybe just push this on the side for a minute. Don't want to get the leads mixed up, but I'll push this on the side and just look at some features on this multimeter. I want to say that it feels nice and tight. It does. It feels nice and tight. There's nothing shaking on it. I don't feel anything shaking. I like the way the little rubberized molding that's all the way around. It's really nice. It's a Cat. Let me see. Cat 4 600 volt rated. It's true RMS, and it's been I guess you want to say certified by CE. And let me see. It doesn't say on the back. It's powered up by a 1.9 volt battery, and it conforms to the IEC article number 6F22. Now, again, this multimeter, it has a lot of features. It have hertz, duty cycle. It have volts, AC, DC. No, I'm sorry, volts, yeah, volts, AC, DC. You have hertz, again, duty cycle, AC. You have off, you have ohms, capacitance, you have diode, and continuity. And you have temperature, which is Celsius and Fahrenheit. Up at the top, you have a mode button right here. That's the hertz button with the selector switch up here. You have a hold with the backlight button is right here, and you have a rail button. In the back, you have ports back here for your meter, your test leads probes that goes right here. You have a place where a strap would go. I don't have that strap, but you do have a place there, like a Velcro magnetic strap, and that's a good thing. The light seems to stay on, I guess, until you turn it off. I have to read the directions. I'm sure they have like a timer on here that you could either keep it on manually or have an automatic power off switch on here, but I'm not sure. But I'm gonna kind of lean and say that it does. But the tilting bell right here is not bad at all. It kind of snaps open right there, snaps closed. It's not cheap. It don't feel cheap. It just feel nice and tight. I guess it just feel nice and tight, y'all. Now, would it take a fall? Let me see. I'm thinking, well, this up here may crack because this is exposed. You go figure why they bought the molding all around and across the top and skip that part up there, stop back there. That just didn't make sense to me. But if it falls top first, that may shatter, crack. And if it falls in the front, if you can see right here, the knob, that can get damaged also. But I really think it's a nice meter. I think it's a pretty nice meter. It's not, the digits are really big. Backlight is really nice. So then I think I mentioned that it's true RMS. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Now let me check out the test leads. Test leads, mediocre. It's kind of what you would get for a meter. I guess like a medium duty a multimeter. They're okay. It's like the PVC. It's not the real stiff PVC like some test leads are, but they'll get the job done. But it's okay. It's okay. Now, the Klein. Now this is another story right here. The molding around the Klein, it feels more rubbery, and if I had to, this feels more like a vinyl almost, I would say. It doesn't feel as rubbery as the Klein does, but the Klein feels more rubbery. And the protection around the meter itself from this rubberized protective housing, I think they did a pretty good job at protecting the meter itself because it came all the way across the top. They recessed the back glass. The glass. They even recessed the knob. So that's kind of in there. Even the buttons right here. Whereas, I don't know if you can see the two right here. If I put it a certain way, the knob on a HT is sticking way up. So if they both were to fall like this, there's a better chance that the Klein may survive as far as the knob. And as far as falling itself, I think the Klein, from the way it feels like it would survive a fall. This, it feels heavy also. It feels nice and tight. It doesn't feel hollow. It doesn't feel cheap at all. I like the snap in place back stand right here. This also, Klein also have this a place for to put your test leads probe right here. They have a place where you can, I had it right here. So it's a place where you can put your strap at right here. And this is part of the strap from Klein right here that you can just get your Velcro and put it on there. Let me see, put it on there and see something. And it'll go just like that with your Velcro, which I don't have one here now. I have one in the drawer. And it would, you know, you can hang it up with your magnetic strap. And as far as batteries, this take two AA batteries. It's 10 amp rated max. You have the features as far as you get temperature, Celsius, Fahrenheit. You get microamps, AC/DC, milliamps, AC/DC. I don't think they had that on here. No, they didn't. Oh, they didn't. You get 10 amp, like I said, mentioned that. You have the off button, off selection. AC/DC voltage. You get continuity, capacitance, ohms, and diode. You get hertz, duty cycle, and very important, you get low Z. That's very important nowadays, guys. So again, I can't stress it enough. If you buying a meter, whether it's a clamp meter or a multimeter, you very seldom you see clamp meters that have low Z. But I think they're starting to make a few. I think Ideal have a few out right now that has low Z on it. But if you find any kind of meter, if you're buying a meter right now and it has low Z on it, I recommend you get that meter. But if it doesn't, I mean, you know, I know one thing is a very important feature. So you may want to, when you are buying a meter, look for that. And but anyway, you get the range button, you get the rail button, the same as this one. You get min max. This one doesn't have min max. Let me see. Let me make sure I get this right. No, it doesn't have min max on it, and have hold. This one too. Let me see what else I can tell you. As far as the leads, you know, it's nothing to write home about, but it is better than the leads by HT instruments, the ones by Klein. First of all, the probes are a little bit thicker. The Klein has this PVC as also for us the test leads. But it's it's much more flexible than the PVC used by HT instruments. So the Klein has the better leads out of the two. As far as the meter itself, you know, I'm going to have to pick the Klein out of the two. It has many features that this one doesn't have. Other than that, I think the build quality is better than the HT. Yeah, I think the build quality is better than the HT. As far as the display, it's about the same. But the Klein, to me, the Klein is just a little bit more. Let me bring it over some, get it out the glare. The digits are about the same, but the Klein shows up a little bit better. To me, it's much more clear. On camera, it looks like it just looks like the HT digits are much bolder, but they are about the same. And the blue light here, for us the Klein, is much more. It's much clearer, even though this one looks clear also. I'll let you decide out of the two. But I think I would pick the Klein out of these two. And I think the Klein is much cheaper. Much cheaper. And I want to put this out here. One of my viewers told me that he did some research because I was trying to find out if Klein owned a UEI or UEI made Klein meters, well, I think he came up. He kind of like leaned toward that the MM700 series of this Klein meter has been discontinued. Huh? I wonder why. But anyway, I picked this meter here, the Klein, over the HT instruments. So I'm going to be doing a few comparisons coming up, and we'll just see how that goes. So in the meantime, guys, I want to tell you thank you, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it, talking about the tools. If you have something to say or comment, leave it. And if you have a question, ask it, and I'll do my best to answer it. You guys take care, and stay tuned for the next video. Okay, you guys, have a good day, and peace out.